By default, anytime you open up PowerPoint, it puts you into the normal view. Yeah, there are more views than just the normal view, but that's the default view. If you want to take a look at all the other views, which can be helpful when it comes to creating and editing your slides depending upon what you're going to be working on, come up here, click on the View tab. We're talking about views, right? Click on it, and then come down here, and there we go. The Presentation Views group. We've got a total of 4. The default's the normal view. In fact, you can look at it. The icon gives you an idea of what the layout will look like when you're in the normal view. The left-hand side, you can see, contains those little thumbnail previews of the slides. And you can see right there, thumbnail previews. You got the main working area, which is right here. And then that little light blue box is where you can click to add notes. So if I want to add notes for this slide that I can go ahead and print off and help me when I'm giving my presentation if I don't have it memorized, let's go ahead and click in here. Okay, you can see when I begin typing it can't all fit within there, so I can scroll up and scroll down if I got more text. In any case, there's my text. If I want to add some more text on another slide, go to that slide, and then slide 4, let's come down here and say, okay, you get the idea. Added some more notes here, so there's the normal view. Let's come back up here. The next one is the slide sorter view, which we went over in an earlier training video, but since we're talking about all the views here, let's quickly cover it. And you can see the icon. It's just a bunch of thumbnails here, so the name of it, the view slide sorter, is for sorting your slides or rearranging them. Go ahead and click on it and you get your slides. If you have dozens of slides and you can't fit them all into this view, you can come down here and click and drag the zoom option here to zoom out to see more of your slides, and then you can just click and drag them to rearrange them and move them around. So I'm dragging slide 4 in between slide 2 and 3, so now slide 4 is now slide 3. Okay. The next presentation view is the notes page. Click on that, and as you recall, when we were in the normal view, I went below the first slide and the last slide and typed in some notes, and they're right here. And the purpose of this view, if you want to be able to view the slide up above and your notes down below, well, it's all right there. Of course, you can use the zoom feature to zoom in and actually click within there and make some changes if you would like. And then when you're done, go ahead and click and zoom out. Or come over here and click on Fit Slide to Current Window, and it does a best fit. And so let's see, let's come over here and click and hold the vertical scroll bar down. Let's see, it was actually slide 3 of 4, because if I go down to 4, there's nothing there. So let's go back up and click and drag, and you can see that little pop-up. If I let go now, it takes me to notes page 1 of 4, and there are my notes there. So the question that you're probably asking is, okay, I've got my notes for each slide. How do I go ahead and print this off? Well, come up here, click on the File tab, go down to Print, and then come down here, and instead of printing the full page of slides, each slide takes up a full page, click on the drop-down arrow, and remember, it's our notes page. Select it, and you can view it over here in the print preview before you actually click on the print button. So that way, if you make any mistakes that you see over here, you can change them before you print them all off. So there's page 1. It prints it in black and white, so if you have a color printer, it doesn't eat it all up. The purpose of these notes is just to quickly glance up on the screen when you're projecting your presentation up there and matching it with your page down below and going, oh yeah, I can look at my page here and that's what it is. Okay, let me read my notes down below. But while we're here, if you want to go ahead and see the other pages, click Next. No notes. Click Next. Some notes. Okay. Let's click on the File tab to go back to where we last left off, which was the View tab. And then finally, you have the Reading view. If you hover over these, it'll tell you what the view is all about. And this will actually view your slides as a slideshow, so it fits within the window. So this is what we've been waiting for after we create our slides, what it would look like when we start our slideshow. And we got our projector hooked up to our computer, so that way we can project what we have on our computer up on the screen. In any case, click on it. And notice how it doesn't fill up the whole screen, just part of it. You can see up here the title of my presentation. In any case, I can go ahead and down below click on the arrow to go right, click on the back arrow to go back to slide 1. So you're looking at that going, okay, what's the difference between that and just a regular slideshow? Well, again, the reading just fits within the window, and when you're given a presentation, I think it's distracting to have, the title bar up at the top and the 3 buttons to close, restore, down, and minimize. So to end this, we can go ahead and hit the Escape key and it pulls us back out into our last view, which was the Notes page. Now compare the Reading view, which begins the slideshow, but fitting the window to a regular slideshow, which if we come up here, click on the slideshow tab, we can come over here and start our slideshow from the beginning by clicking on this, or you can see in the pop-up hitting the F5 key on the keyboard. Click on it, takes us to the beginning, and notice it fills up the whole screen. So you don't get the title bar up at the top with the close option, the restore down, the minimize buttons there. So you can click to go to the next slide, or you can use the arrows down below. In any case, we'll cover this in a later training video, but this is just to whet your appetite to give you an idea of the 4 different views that are available. Let me hit the escape key to go back to where I last left off, which was the slideshow tab, and then if I want to go back and be normal, go to the view tab and click on normal.